Welcome back to Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots, Wrestling's Entertainment Champions. A night full of tag team action, the first ever triple threat revolver match, and happy birthday, Tommy! Ladies and gentlemen, of course, it is time for the pre-show kings to do what they do best and prep you for all the action tonight. Who's joining me on this fine evening?
JP Savage, you already know. Yeah, Mischief, you heard? Let's get it, baby.
Pretty chubby flaco. Dímelo, mi gente. Happy birthday, Tommy.
Bye. Happy birthday is right. And booked himself in the main event. Why don't you, huh? Enjoy the basking of your birthday and shit, right? Let's do it. Let's just do this thing. Let's get to the top of the mountain and
go over
and rule the world here.
You don't want me to talk about it. You don't want me to talk about it. You don't want me to talk about it. You don't want me to talk about it.
We gotta get there first.
What you think I'm gonna do? The freak out, man.
We gotta get there. And my brother Tommy, big
together.
blessings for him tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an action-filled evening for you. Hell of a bunch of tag team matches. We got like 3 six-mans or 2 six-mans and then another triple threat tag team match. We got the triple threat revolver match, which is very interesting. We got a lot of rules going into that. And, of course, the main event, the heavyweight championship, the Impact championship that Rich Swann must defend against Tommy Dreamer tonight. We got to start somewhere, though, gentlemen, right? Where are we going to start? Who are we going to talk about first?
Well, Decay and Black Towers versus Triple XL.
Ooh, that's very large size.
Dashwood. That's a big
Triple
size. You got, where do you get those shirts?
IKEA, they got them on sale.
Yo,
sounds like
hey, Bed Bath and Beyond has that size as well.
It's all about the quality of the fabric. Decay against Triple XL. The Dashwood is everything here, man. I think she gets all the attention and most deservingly, I think. Why not? I'm here for her and her only, to be honest.
Right. I feel like this match is like built to just put her over wholeheartedly. Black Towers has a career, like a great luchador career, right? Like he's out there, like people know who he is. So it's nice to see. I feel like this is where like Tenille Dashwood's gonna get a little bump because she came in hot and she's been cold for a minute. That's one of the issues with the Impact Wrestling that people don't talk about is the booking of the women's division. They've got one of the strongest women's divisions, but sometimes like women kind of fade to the back. Like they come in hot and fade to the back, come in hot, fade to the back. So Tenille Dashwood, she came in hot, but like now she's opening the show. Let's see what she can do. And I mean, Decay is a fox in her own right. So let's see how that goes.
And you have a pay-per-view like No Surrender, right? Remember, folks, sometimes getting the first match to open up the show, you set the tone. And that's a perfect opportunity to put somebody over like Tenille Dashwood over. And the first match, that's the buy-in. That's what keeps the people watching, right? Give it up to me first. But she has to go over. And in style, with presence, and with them cheeks on blast. Because you already know.
Cheeks on blast.
Wow. You talk about peaches?
Yes.
Come on, man. Well,
I love
of
fruit.
Peaches, let's talk about peaches and let's make our way to the next match of the night, right? And
another case, 6-woman.
In another case of fallen stars, right? We got Deonna Purrazzo, Kimberly, Susan. I love Susan, by the way. Yo, I love the Susan gimmick. This shit is legit. I love it.
It's
ODB, Jazz, and Jordan Grace. Another one of those women that I feel like just kind of whatever. But it kind of like on the one end, like you like the fact that they kind of like pop around in the women's division, but on the other end, it's kind of like, yo, you start from the top like that. I like anything Deonna Purrazzo does, and I like her in this match to go over hard.
Yeah, I definitely want to see what Jazz is gonna bring to the table here. We saw bits and pieces already. We know she still got it, but this is the pay-per-view now. Let's see what's up. I want to see how comfortable she is back in there, but Deonna Purrazzo can do no wrong.
Shout out to ODB for coming back.
Yeah.
Give it up to ODB.
Folks,
Legit.
if it's smart business, you have ODB and Jazz here to put over the women's champion, Diana Purrazzo, Kimberly, and Susan. Remember, folks, Susan, Rich Swan's love of his life, is doing triple duty with 3 different characters, folks. This is a star in the making. Do not sleep on it. If you're smart booking, you have ODB and her delicious food truck and delicious come to put these women over because they're ready to go.
Delicious.
They're ready to go. Diana Purrazzo very easily has had one of the most beautiful title reigns with the belt. She has looked classy with it, has held it to the prestige that it needs to be. And she's come over and beat the previous champions like with no doubt. I'm ready. Give it to me.
I'm ready for it too, man. Let's see it here. Second of the 6-man tag matches here for you this evening, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to some beefs and let's sizzle it. It's back. It's hot back here. Estamos frío, but we're gonna heat things up. Jake something decided to reject his invitation to the Violent by Design, and he kind of just said, "Nah, I'm good. I'm better off. You can keep our boy Cal Dean or whatever, and just leave me out of it." But they weren't playing no games. They jumped him fair and square, 3-on-1 assault, and now it's time to pay the piper. I think Jake something's got to put in a show here tonight if he wants to get rid of these bad guys. Jake something.
Pero qué fucking tipo de nombre es eso, bro?
Well, you gotta move past his whole past with Dina.
When you pick the smallest stick in the fucking stack, right? That's what you get. Jake something. Listen,
the smallest straw.
You know why his name is Jake something, folks? Because this is the match that you're gonna understand who Cody motherfucking Dina really is. That's why he's going up against a Jake something. And if you want to know about who Cody Dina is, Mr. Dina himself, the revamped Dina Reno Supreme, shooting the ish with Cody Dina himself. Your bad guys interview. Go check that shit out.
Check it out.
Get ready to see a star that has been brewing and marinating. And you're about to get this match on this card, folks.
Eric Young has done new pastures for Dina here. I think the story's gonna be money. Talk to me, Mischief.
Nah, now that I see the order of the actual card, I see where I went wrong.
Oh, you went wrong. Oh, you went wrong. You went wrong.
Matt Cardona and Eddie Edwards. Let's talk about 2 guys I really don't care about. Man, this match. And then Brian Myers, like, come on, man. Yo, I don't know what it is. I just can't get into any of their characters, and now they're all in one match. And it's kind of fucking crazy how it's just a whole lot.
You know what? Let me ask you this question. Is it more of disappointment in the fact that when we saw the releases from the premier companies, right, that you thought they were going to have a little bit more flexibility and they were going to be able to bring something to the table that we haven't seen before? And unfortunately, what we're seeing is just a replication of what we already saw. Does that make sense?
Rinse and repeat.
I mean, so, like, that's why it's not exciting. It was what it was.
It was what it was.
Right?
Yeah,
I mean, it was. It is what it is.
He showed up on AEW, right? He did his thing there for like 2 seconds, and then he was at Impact. And I mean, I guess that's cool, right? Like, to your legacy that you jumped around like that, right? But what impact was there?
All puns intended.
And with all respect, that's exactly what we mean. When we see such a name with the history, with the place, the positions that you held, you expect to go to a company like Impact and make an impact. And we're still waiting. I'm hopeful because I've seen Matt Cardona do the unthinkable and a WrestleMania and win the Intercontinental Champion in Dallas, AT&T, baby. My honeymoon weekend. Let's go. Right?
Unnecessary plug.
Great.
Honeymoon weekend.
Great. I understand the greatness.
It must be Valentine's
that is
Day
there.
tomorrow or something, right?
And then he has the future spouse that he has. Come on. I know the ability is there. I just need to see it. And I should have seen it from the first moment you stepped into the ring on AEW and Impact.
And
I think ability is right, for sure.
And I feel that way about Brian Myers, too. And how many times have we gone to these pre-shows that I've been like, yo, Brian Myers needs to put on a good match. And he needs to put on a good match. And like, yeah, Hornswoggle. He's like, yo, it needs to be an interesting match if you're going to wrestle Hornswoggle, right? Like, you got to like do, you know what I mean? Like, you got to thrive in these moments because like you're getting a bunch of these like not so great moments to kind of like showcase though. Like, that's where you showcase your shit. And I'm never like, oh, I get it. So I want to get it. Let's see it happen, baby. Let's get it tonight.
And there's no night, like no surrender, baby. No surrender is opportunity.
I want to see more creativity in what we watch, what we're getting delivered to us, and hopefully, man, that'll change. Speaking of change, it's time for bigger, brighter, newer things, right? New experiences or whatnot. We have a brand new, first time ever, triple threat revolver match. Gentlemen, this is going to get a little tricky, so try to stay with me. We're going to have a triple threat style match where 3 individuals will begin the match, and once one person is either pinned or forced to submit, then the next competitor will come and participate, and the triple threat match will continue until all participants have entered and been defeated.
Oh. So it's like
who created this match? Scott Steiner?
I think Eric Bischoff and Scott Steiner got on a Zoom and they
we
worked it out.
Called participants with 33 and a third chance of winning.
33 and a third times.
I want a match that will only have a 3 and a third chance percentage victory at any given point in time. That is how you do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the math is accurate on that one.
What a nacho
for you.
What a layered nacho of a match. Like, this is incredible. And I'm sorry, but like, this is tough for me to say. Because within this match, once again, folks, I'm not doing this because, you know, I'm doing this for y'all, letting y'all know. It's all about awareness. We have 2 shooting the ish alumnus in this match. Blake Christian, Ace Austin himself, 2 shooting ish alum are in this match. 2 gentlemen that are very deserving, a former X Division champion himself and Ace Austin. But if Trey Miguel don't come out a winner in this, what the fuck was it for?
It was for Chris Bay, the 3rd shooting the ish alum that is also in this match. But yeah, I love the idea of it, and I love the participants of it. Are they gonna pull it off? Is it gonna be entertaining? Can you catch my attention? Let's see. Bird.
Absolutely. This match is gonna be fun.
Bird.
Well, what makes you feel like it's not?
No, I'm just saying. You know,
this is one of those matches that like I really don't
remember.
I'm not crazy passionate about who wins. I just want to see a dope match. And this is gonna be like one of those dope fun matches. I love Blake Christian, right to your point. Shalom. I always love Chris Bay in a match, right? He's a good time. Ace Austin is always fire in matches, right? We've seen like all these guys really take it to the next level. I think Trey Miguel, because of like people moving around, I think this is a really good opportunity to kind of give him some shine on his own. So I'm
only that he came back with a little heft to him too, right? Like he was in the gym a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But Vic the Villain, I'm gonna tell you, let's not forget that the last match of this magnitude for the X Division Championship had the one and only Jordan Grace in it, and it was a phenomenal match, man.
Facts. This one can definitely steal
many
the
of the
show.
Individuals in this match were part of that match, so I expect this match potentially to steal the show. I'm excited. Like Misha said, whoever wins will be a pleasant surprise because a lot of people could go over in this match right now.
It's gotta be Kane.
I hope not.
He's
That's why
Shout
repping.
out to tennis.
That's how I draw the
Knoxville
line.
needs help.
Speaking of who needs help here, uh, who can help out my brother Rohit, man? He
Manic.
needs it. He needs it. He's still after this X Division title. I mean, I love the persistence here, but TJP's got your number. Come on, man. He doesn't need to dress up as Manic and do it to you both ways. It's over
Whoa.
for you, Rohit.
Wow.
It's
Whoa,
over.
are we talking about the forbidden door that that swings both ways? Tony Khan?
Where by the forbidden door?
How about this be a nice opportunity to get some rando from AEW on here, right? As a
Ooh.
player that is like unexpected.
We
How
only
about
call it
Sammy
each and every
Guevara?
pre-show.
How about a Sammy Guevara that just walked out to rethink shit?
Yeah.
How about a
Sammy
Jungle
Guevara.
Boy?
Ooh, I like Jungle Boy.
And he got that cool theme song now. He got that cool theme.
They bought the rights.
They did buy the rights. I can't sing it because I don't have the rights.
How about this? How about a Leo Rush, who is already a two-time champ when it comes to MLW and AAA? Let's make it 3.
Leo Rush
I'm
on
just
this
saying.
card. Wow.
I'm just saying.
Okay. I'm with this. I am with this. I'm also with this next tag team match for the knockouts. The tag titles are on the line in the Texas Tornado no disqualification match when Fire and Flavor defend their titles against Havoc and Nevaeh. Again, a rematch here from the finals of this tag team tournament. I don't think nothing changes here. I think the Fire and Flavor find a way to win this one sneakily but entertainingly. Cameraman.
Can I say the most underrated comment of the weekend? Havoc is the snackiest snack in that ring at that match.
Hey,
come on, man. Listen, right now I'm really interested because Kara Hogan has been making a big stir talking all that Sasha Banks bull crap. So this is a really great opportunity to show the fuck out, because if you're gonna call out the boss, somebody who's like, hey, guess what? She's a top draw in the biggest company in all of wrestling. So who stole whose look and what you think is real life may not be. So let's be real about this. All right. Love you, girl. Yo, Kira Hogan is a talent. Yo, let's not fucking forget it. Fire and Flavor are legit. But stirring the pot with like people in other companies, like what's that? Like it just came off as like mad petty. You're better than that. So
let me ask you a question.
Better than that. You got to
show
out
a question.
Now that target's on your back, JP.
Ask, baby. Ask away.
What was what about it gave you the impression that it was petty? Because if anything, it could be talked about being smart business, right? Putting your name in conversation. Remember, just being famous is just as important as being infamous. You know what I'm saying? And you come out talking about that one, the boss bit your look, people gonna pay attention. And not for nothing, you look, you're like, okay, there's just one big, voluptuous difference between the two competitors. And that is, right now, the opportunity to go for the tag team championships and make sure that they retain those tag team championships. And let's not forget, it's not just Kiera Hogan. Tasha Steelz herself. Jersey stand-up Boricua.
Right.
These ladies are going to shine. But as I told you, Havoc is a snack.
Okay.
Wait, Bad Bunny's going to be on... Bunny's going to be on this pay-per-view too?
Ooh,
we know how much wrestling fans love Bad Bunny.
Oh man,
we know how they love Bad Bunny.
The Bunny.
But if it's Impact,
he's doing a world tour.
Shout out to El Conejo Malo.
El Conejo Malo chills with the Good Brothers, Los Hermanos Buenos, and we will be watching these Hermanos Buenos compete. The tag titles are on the line actually in a triple threat style tag team match. So more fun and fire to the few here with this combination of talent here. Private Party, James Storm and Chris Sabin and the Good Brothers. My, oh my, this is going to be a fight to watch.
Can I just say this? Can I just say this? You see what I'm drinking right here?
You said it twice.
So I got, look, can I say this? I got
times.
this whiskey right here. Can I say this? I got this whiskey right here. And then I get this Sprite right here. And the reason I drink this whiskey and this Sprite right here, right, is because of one reason only. And it's because of the man, the cowboy James Storm. Right?
Man.
Checking out our Shooting the Ish interview. You're going to find out why that drink is the drink of choice of the cowboy and also the drink of choice of Mischief. Baby, check it out.
And what Camille snuck into his ear, too, what she whispered.
Wait a minute.
He said she told him? He says it. I forgot that was
Folks, you have another match that's about to be a gem. You have one AEW product. And the product, oh my, Private Party with Matt Hardy himself. Then you have motherfucking James Storm, the cowboy himself, coming back. Yo, we've been calling his name. We've been saying where would be the best place for him, and he knew he was going to make an impact on Impact Access TV, baby. And I'm excited to see what him and Chris Sabin are going to be able to do. I don't know who comes out of this one, guys, because the Good Brothers got some fire right now. They got some momentum. You know what I mean? They were Kenny Omega. I don't know. But what I do know is going to be a hell of a match. Hell of a fucking match.
Do you think we see the Young Bucks here?
Oh, I would not be surprised.
Well, according to Tony Khan, he does what he wants, right? He likes being a bad guy. So why not?
He could be like, yo, I mean, the Young Bucks are kind of trying to stick it to them anyway, so that'd be a fun thing to see, right? If it was just like, Tony Khan's like, yo, hold up. I'm going to pay for this. I got it. I got the bar.
What about if you continue the feud between Private Party and Top Flight, and we see Top Flight come out?
I don't care for that.
Yeah.
It continues a feud that's going on right now.
I see that happening on Dynamite before I see it on an Impact show.
I see that on like Dark.
Oh shit!
Don't talk about my soul like that.
So wait. So the Young Bucks come to interfere to screw the Good Brothers, right? Who goes over then? Is it Private Party or is it James Storm and Chris Sabin?
I think the Good Brothers retain.
The Brothers retain.
Good Brothers retain.
If the Young Bucks come to screw them over.
It's a lot of the Wiz and the Kids, baby. Wiz and the Kids. Shout out to the Good Brothers, baby.
One thing certain, tonight is the night where you see all this action and more on Impact Plus. So make sure you sign up and register. Do what you got to do to see the action tonight. We have one more, gentlemen.
And before we talk about that one more, listen, like, I mean, we know there's other wrestling companies out there, and we also know that there's other things that you guys like to do, like to watch, like to support, like to cheer for. And that's why you got to check out Foco.com, because everything you cheer for is there. You're going to get jerseys. You're going to get T-shirts from your favorite sports team. Oh, you don't like sports? They got other stuff, too. Why don't you check them out? WWE officially licensed merch of all kinds, but you won't know until you get there. Foco.com. And then hit that HPC 10 for 10% off of any and all purchases. So let's get it.
HPC 10, baby.
It's all about that quality at Foco.com. Got it. So we're going to give you this quality right now. Let's talk about that, Vic. Let's talk about that.
Fine wine. Aged very well. Seasoned like a vet. Tommy gets his shot on his 50th birthday. Wow.
On his 50th, the big 5-0.
Not only the 50th, celebrating over 30 years in the professional wrestling business, folks.
And one appearance on Impractical Jokers, might I add.
Two, my friend, two.
My bad, two. Right. Two. It will be after, he kicks out.
Vic the Villain, I anticipate you're asking us who's gonna win. Who is gonna win this match?
That's kind of how this show works.
Who's gonna win tonight, guys?
And you know, I'm gonna tell you, I knew this answer, the answer to this question. I knew this
before we hit record.
No. I knew this since 2011.
Wow.
And I say 2011 because when I first saw Dreamer himself in person was in Union City, New Jersey at Ace Wrestling. Yes, the hometown of AJ Lee and where she was brought up. And we saw this man in a hardcore match in person. I knew then that he himself will have longevity within the business, right?
And a main event and no surrender.
So many years in the business. His 50th birthday, and he's still relevant in the scene. He's going over. Give him this. Is he going to be a WWE Hall of Famer? I don't know. But can he carry the Impact World Heavyweight Wrestling title? Absolutely. Give him it. And you know what? If he loses it on Tuesday on Impact, that's fine. But let the man have his candles. Let the man have his moment. Let the man have his Gronk and Tom Brady moment, right? Let him get a boat. Let him get mad tequila. Let him go crazy. COVID-free, of course. Yeah.
Might as well let him run around butt naked.
PCF. Do you think Tommy goes over tonight against Preshow?
Listen, Tommy Dreamer is actually the booker. I think he's booking himself to go over. This man has given so much to this business. Why not book himself over for one night?
Wouldn't you hate that? Wouldn't everybody hate that?
The only way to find out is to definitely get this on Impact Plus tonight. Rich Swann defending the Impact's heavyweight title against Tommy Dreamer. And I don't know, is it gonna be? Is it no disqualification? I think it's a regular match. So Tommy Dreamer might be a little bit out of his element, but not so much. I don't know. We gotta see. Anything can happen here tonight on Impact, and we can only find out minutes away.
Let's just remember one thing: Rich Swann has a lot of stress right now, folks. Nobody's talking about it, but you know his wife is having an identity crisis. There's a lot going on. A lot of situations. I think Tommy Dreamer has the upper hand. And you know what, Rich? You got other opportunities. Right now, the one thing, you know the story right here that has to be told. And the one person I can tell you that will make sure that Tommy may not win and that will destroy this match is the TNA champion himself. Moose. I can see him interjecting for being disrespected for not even being on the card.
Facts. Moose must be in a foul mood this evening. He might be lurking around backstage. So, JP, I think you hit it right on the nail with that one. We got to find out. Only way to find out is on Impact Plus tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Do yourself the favor. Take the bad guys' advice. We're the kings of this shit. We do it for a reason. Pretty Chubby, tell them how they can show love to the bad guys on their way out.
Check us out on Twitter and IG at HPC Too Sweet to Talk Ish with your favorite bad guys. Make sure to subscribe on our YouTube channel, Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots. And please rate and review our audio version of this podcast.